Hey guys, Ben Coop here from Melbourne City Chiropractic. Today I want to talk about text neck. Now this is a term that many of you will have heard of. Some of you may have actually even experienced it. I want to go through our specific take on it and then what we can do to prevent it. Stick around. Okay, so what is text neck? For the uninitiated, essentially text neck is saying that with all the technology that we're using all the time and the fact that things like phones and iPads draw us into positions of neck flexion for prolonged periods of time, it puts a lot of strain on the muscles in our neck, and done regularly over set periods of time, that creates an exhausted set of muscles that start to become painful and sore, i.e. text neck. Now that's somewhat true, but I think the problem is actually even more sinister than that, and it works like this. We see the body as a stack of bones, as crude as that sounds, and the alignment of the vertebrae in your spine are key to the balance of your posture and the balance of the muscles within your posture. Hanging your head in flexion for even a short period of time, literally a couple of seconds, even a second, a moment of doing that too far in the wrong direction, has the ability to leverage bones out of alignment. And if you pull bones forward, particularly in the spine, there's no muscular ability to pull directly back from there. So those bones can get stuck in that forward position. In fact, that's the essence of what we're doing in practice. We're trying to get those bones back into their optimal alignment, out of that forward position and into the more upright back position where they're designed to be. Now, sitting on your phone all the time is going to encourage that vertebra forward. And if we're going through a process of correction in this office to try and get them back, and then you're leaving here and immediately throwing yourself back into a position that's going to pull those forward, then we're playing a game of back and forth, back and forth. Now, we're probably still going to win that battle, but we could do this way smoother and with a lot less speed bumps if you avoided those kind of positions that were creating problems in the first place. And this is what the essence of today's message is particularly when it comes to using phones, people get drawn into positions of flexion for prolonged periods. I'll just turn to the side so you can see where they're easily yanking themselves forward and putting a lot of pressure here, literally pulling those bones out of their optimal alignment, and then suddenly you're left in a position of flexion afterwards, creating a problem for yourself. That's going to lead to tension, pain, etc., etc. We don't want to go down that pathway. So we want to avoid that position as much as we can. The first thing is become self-aware of what too much is. A little bit of flexion is no major thing, but if you do this yourself now and let your head come a little bit more forward, you will get to a point where you start to become aware that there's a bit of load on the neck. I'm not talking about deep, hard stretching like this. I just mean you come to a tipping point where it's like, yeah, okay, that's a bit of effort required there, but back up here doesn't feel so bad. This is where you want to be. And then you're essentially trying to position your phone directly in front of your face as much as you can in that nice upright position. You want to avoid hanging your phone down this way. Now, that's much easier said than done, because if I say to somebody, well, just hold your phone up in front of you, they say, yeah, okay. And when literally within seconds to minutes, the phone starts dropping and the head starts following with it, because it's exhausting to hold your hand in that position for a lengthy period of time. What I've found is one simple little tip, but it works wonderfully well, is you just literally get your hand, I'll step back a bit so you can see, and you want to grab your elbow like this and literally hold your phone in front of you like this. That way it's kind of like crossing your arms, but at least your phone now sits more directly in front of your face instead of down here where most people spend their time using it. Simple little tip, works remarkably well and certainly prevents creating problem upon problem in that upper part of your body. What that means, smoother progress in this office, less likely we can recreate the same problems over and over again, so we have to keep fixing them, and you're much more comfortable in your body, feeling all the benefits of a nice upright posture where it's supposed to be. Give it a try, see how you go. Any issues, obviously come explain it to myself, Sam, Richard, and we can troubleshoot any issues we need to. But that little tip might do a lot just to help you through the process as best as possible. Thanks for watching. Stick around for the next video.